Jai Hind. Myself, Davda James, from Ashadeep group of school, studying in Standard 9th. Today, I am going to represent my own point of views on RERA Act. Buying a home is everyone's dream. However, everyone is not able to afford a home. As a real estate, their price tiers are very high as compared to their income levels. To add up the miseries, every builder and developer had their own norms, and there were no standard norms. Every builder and developer followed the different practices and structured the builder buyer agreement in such a manner which is always in the favor of the builder. The common man had invested all his life savings in buying a home. As a real estate, they had a very limited rights to protect and safeguard the invest of the home buyers and to ensure that there is no exploitation of any of the buyers by the builders or developers. The government had introduced the RERA Act to protect the property of the home buyers. Now, let us talk about that. What is RERA? RERA stands for Real Estate Regulation Act and was introduced on 15th March 2016 to protect the property of the home buyers. The main aim of the RERA is to provide relief from the malpractices of the unfair builders. RERA specifies certain norms for development and building of the real estate, which will enhance the transparency in the transaction in the real estate sector. It has provided several rights for the home buyer and specified rules and regulations for the builders, and it should be followed compulsory. Moreover, the RERA Act specifies the creation of real estate authority and tribunal for each state. In case of any wrongdoing by the builders, the buyer has the right to file a complaint in this authority. Now let us talk about the major benefits of the RERA Act. The rate of interest on the default. In case of default in the payment by the buyers or the default in the completion by the builders, the interest is to be paid shall be the same for both the parties. Advance payment. The builders cannot take more than 10% of the total cost of apartment, villa, etc. as an advance fees or as an application fees. It may be any case before entering into the sale program. Now, third point, right to information. The home buyer has the right to entitle all the informations regarding to the project. It may be a plain layout, an execution plan, and a state-wise completion status, etc. Now, let us talk about the fourth point, and it was that right of the buyers in case of false promises. In case if the builder and if there is a mismatch between the builder's commitments and the actual project, a buyer has an option to withdraw from the project, wherein he is entitled to full refund the amount along with the interest and the claim compensation. However, the Act needs the legislative amendments by consulting the stakeholders involved, as there is a huge scope of improvement in the interest of the home buyers of our nation. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.